It was a quiet evening in Los Angeles when the news broke. Judge Frank had passed away. The world moved on quickly, but for Keanu Reeves, the loss cut deep.
Keanu wasn't just another Hollywood actor in this story. He had known Judge Frank personally. The two had crossed paths years ago, during one of Keanu's most difficult times, back when the actor was dealing with the tragic loss of his girlfriend Jennifer Syme, and later the passing of his child. Judge Frank had been a voice of comfort and guidance.
Keanu once said in an interview that Judge Frank had the rare ability to listen without judgment. "He didn't see me as a movie star," Keanu recalled. "He saw me as a human being who was in pain, and he gave me space to breathe."
When Keanu heard about Judge Frank's death, he didn't post anything flashy on social media. That's not who he is. Instead, he quietly showed up at the memorial, sitting in the back row, his head bowed, sunglasses hiding his eyes. But those who were there said they could see the grief written on his face.
After the service, a small group of friends asked Keanu if he wanted to say something. At first, he shook his head. Speaking about death, especially someone so close, was never easy for him. But then, slowly, he stood up. His voice was quiet, almost breaking at times.
He said, "Judge Frank wasn't just a man of the law. He was a man of compassion. He reminded me that kindness matters more than anything else in this world. When I was at my lowest, he told me, pain never really goes away, but love gives us the strength to carry it." Those words stayed with me. They still do. And I know they will stay with everyone who ever met him.
The room fell silent. A few people cried. Keanu's words carried the weight of a man who had lived through unimaginable sorrow and who understood what it meant to lose someone irreplaceable.
Later that night, Keanu was spotted walking alone on the streets of Los Angeles. No security, no cameras, just him, hands in his pockets, lost in thought. He stopped at a small cafe Judge Frank used to love, ordered a black coffee, and sat quietly by the window. A fan recognized him and asked for a picture, but Keanu politely declined. "Not tonight," he said softly. "Tonight, I just want to remember a friend."
In the weeks that followed, Keanu didn't talk much about Judge Frank in public, but those close to him said he carried a photo of the judge in his wallet, tucked behind a picture of his late girlfriend. Whenever someone asked about it, he would just smile sadly and say, "Some people never leave us even when they're gone."
The story of Keanu Reeves and Judge Frank isn't one you'll find in Hollywood headlines. It's not about fame or money or success. It's about grief, love, and the quiet strength of a man who has endured more loss than most of us can imagine.
And perhaps that's why people connect so deeply with Keanu Reeves. He doesn't hide from pain. He doesn't pretend to be perfect. He simply feels. And through his pain, he reminds us that even the deepest sorrow can carry a lesson about love.
As Keanu once whispered at the end of a long interview when asked about death, "I miss people who are gone every day, but missing them means they mattered. And Judge Frank, he mattered."
Dear friends, all the information is taken from online.